Good evening, Facebook friends and YouTube followers. This is Rich again, back with your third and final video blog of the night for Friday, July 25th, 2014. It's about 8:01 p.m. in Billerica, Massachusetts. The sun's going down. Some news to report. This market basket thing's getting bigger and bigger with attention all over the United States and around the world. Tomorrow there's going to be a piece on this on NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt. It was supposed to be on tonight with Brian Williams, but it got bumped for some unknown reason, so it'll be on tomorrow night at 6:30, the NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt. You could catch it in Boston on WHDH TV Channel 7, and this market basket thing's going to end sooner or later. Arthur T's going to get his company back. He's going to get it back. I know he will. And RDT. Yep. And that's about it on that. And now, my third and final video blog of the night is the special personality profile of 2014 Baseball Hall of Fame inductee Tommy Glavine. Tommy Glavine is going to go into the Hall of Fame Sunday in Cooperstown, New York with 5 other baseball legends. He's going to go with his former fellow teammate from the Atlanta Braves, fellow pitcher Greg Maddux, Chicago White Sox first baseman designated hitter Frank Thomas, and 3 legendary managers, Bobby Cox, Joe Torre, and Tony La Russa. So it's an awesome Hall of Fame class. And Tommy Glavine grew up in Billerica, Massachusetts. He went to Billerica Memorial High School. He graduated in 1984, which was the first year that Dr. Thomas Sharkey was at Billerica Memorial High School. Tommy Glavine played on the Billerica High School team as a pitcher for a few years. He was on the team that won the state championship in Eastern Massachusetts in 1983 with fellow future baseball player from the California Angels, Gary DiSarcino, and their coach was John Sidorovich, who was my homeroom teacher freshman year at Billerica Memorial High School. Tommy Glavine also played hockey at BMHS. He was on the hockey team, and in 1984 he was drafted by the Los Angeles Kings in the 4th round. He was the 69th overall pick. He was drafted ahead of such Hockey Hall of Famers as Luc Robitaille and Bret Hart. Amazing. But he picked baseball with the Atlanta Braves, signing with the Atlanta Braves. He pitched 4 seasons in the minor leagues into the Atlanta Braves, called him up to the big league roster in 1987, and he had 22 seasons in a major league uniform with the Braves and the Mets. He started as a so-so pitcher for the Braves for the first 4 years because the Braves at that time were one of the worst teams in baseball. But in 1991, he had a breakthrough season that he won the Cy Young Award, and he led the Braves from worst to first and a World Series appearance. Tommy Glavine was also a 10-time All-Star. He was for the National League. He also won the Cy Young Award in 1998 as well. 2 times he was the Cy Young runner-up in 1992 and 2000. He led the he was a 5 times. He won 20 more games in a season. He was 4 times. He won the Silver Slugger Award for pitcher in the National League. Amazing. He won the 1995 World Series Most Valuable Player. He was one of the first inductees into the Billerica Memorial High School Hall of Fame back in 1993, and he's the only major league pitcher to date to throw 2 shutouts at Coors Field. His career record is 305 wins and 203 losses, a 3.54 ERA, 2,607 strikeouts, 56 complete games, and 25 shutouts. And he made 682 career starts. None of them were out of the bullpen, so he started all of his games he appeared in a Major League Baseball. That's a second for a starting pitcher. And also, like, Tommy Glavine was the 23rd and last, and next to last pitcher to win 300 games, which is amazing because nobody's going to win 300 games again in my lifetime because of 5-man pitching staffs, and they baby the pitchers. They only pitch them 6-7 innings at most. And Tommy Glavine's a real great guy. He's donated a lot of stuff to the community of Billerica. Like, he donated a lot of stuff for many of the baseball organizations, the youth organizations and stuff in Billerica. His parents still live in Billerica, so he comes by once in a while. I think his parents live close by on Treble Cove Road, which is near my house. And also, Tommy Glavine's a couple of times appeared at local access television about 1999, interviewing on the Bernie Hoare Live show. And in 1996, Tom Glavine wrote an autobiography with Boston Globe sports writer Nick Cavato. It's a great book. I have it. It's called None But the Brave. It's a great book. Must read. And also, like, his number 47 is retired by the Atlanta Braves, and he still works for the Braves as like a consultant and a special assistant to the vice president, and he sometimes appears on doing Braves baseball games as a color analyst on Fox Sports South and Sports South. And he got into the Hall of Fame on his first ballot, 91.7% of the votes, which is amazing. And it's good for him. Tommy Glavine is a legend in Billerica, and he's the first baseball Hall of Famer to come out of Billerica, Massachusetts. He's probably going to be the only one for now, and he's pretty amazing. He's probably the best Major League Baseball pitcher to come out of this area ever, and he's there's going to be so many fans at the Hall of Fame contingent of Billerica going to see him inducted in the Hall of Fame Sunday, including his former baseball coach John Sadorovich, who actually made reservations a year before because he didn't want to jinx him, but he knew he was going to get in. Everybody knew when he got 300 wins he was going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer no matter what. Yeah, and that's about it on Tommy Glavine. And I'll be back tomorrow with at least 3 to 6 more video blogs. Some of the video blogs I'm working for tomorrow is about my continuing series on independent television stations in Boston. The next subject, probably tomorrow morning, will be about WXNE Boston 25 in Boston. I'll tell you the history about it from when it first signed on the air until 1987, and I might go a little further on that as well. Probably talk about it until like when the Boston Celtics took over it and other stuff about Fox 25 as well. And then maybe there'll be 2 more video blogs. I won't mention what I'm going to be talking about because they're surprises. And soon when it becomes like NFL season, there's going to be like NFL predictions, and I'll be doing weekly predictions of how the games are going to be. And when the NBA and NHL season start up, I'll be doing predictions about that. So you'll be getting to enjoy more and more of these blogs because I'm going to talk about a lot of subjects. The Hall of Fame series that I've been doing is going to be put on a week's vacation. It will be back, but I'm putting it on a week's vacation right now because it needs rest. So if there's any good feedback for these blogs, tell me about it. And also, if there's suggestions you want to make for a shout out, private message me, because that's the only way I'm going to say it. If you don't private message me, I'm not going to say a shout out because I don't do shout outs without anybody's permission. I'll be back tomorrow. Good night, Facebook friends and YouTube followers. Bye.